So digital reading is a topic of interest because of its relevance for society. Children grow up in a digital society, and schools should prepare children to become citizens in such a society. And digital reading is such a complicated thing to do. Children have to be able to navigate, so you have to find the correct information online, see which sources are relevant and which sources are not. You have to evaluate the content, so is it a trustworthy source or is it not? That's very complicated. And you have to integrate the information from all the different documents that are online into one mental model. And those are all the different subsets of skills that you need in digital reading. And it's not the same as reading from paper. So that's what schools need to do. And the book is a first step to see what's out there regarding research and also tips on how to include it in your lessons. So how can teachers use this book? First of all, if they feel less knowledgeable about what's currently out there regarding research and digital reading, they can read chapter 1 because that gives the current state of affairs, that what we know in research on digital reading. If they want tips on didactic principles, read chapter 2. It gives suggestions on how to do it and you can integrate it with your normal routine. If you move to chapter 3, it gives examples of questions that are in pearls and how you would help children answer those type of questions, what didactic principle you can use, how it's related to which reading process, etc. And if they want to get inspired, they can read chapter 4 because that gives examples of 3 countries across the globe, Singapore, Italy and Ireland, and shows how schools in those countries do the digital things inside the schools. And if you have a good example, you think, okay, that's the starting point and I can add this and I can add that. And I just hope that teachers will get inspired when reading this book to actually start using digital texts in their schools, because it's really, really important for children, because they need to be able to do that in current society. The book assists teachers in creating lesson plans as it gives examples of how to do it. So what we do is we give didactic principles on digital reading, several of which are the same as when reading from paper. So activate prior knowledge regarding vocabulary, focus on that. That's stuff that teachers already know. If all is well done, they would know. But what we add to it is the specificity of digital texts. So the hypertext, hypermedia, what you see when you click on a hyperlink, that's included in it as well. The part about multiple document reading is included in it. Modeling digital reading. Teachers model reading if they would, but to model digital reading would help children to move one step further. And we also give suggestions that you should include digital text throughout your curriculum, just as a part of the day-to-day activities. What's most relevant, it's maybe not necessarily based on digital text, but you need to be able to see the trustworthiness of the documents that you read and to integrate information from different documents. If you can't do that, you're lost in current society.